Greetings, I am Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines. In the last episode, I negotiated a feud between two warring sisters that were very close. And, yeah. Anyway, I never came back to the bondsman to get my money after I found his bounty hunter, so let's go do that.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
I found Carson. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His Tringer figure got cut off by a psychopath.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
What's the problem?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
You haven't even paid me for finding Carson yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
$201. What an odd number. But thanks. Now about that job.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
Sounds fun. You've got a deal.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Okay, so if I pick the first action, he will tell me that Tripp sells guns, but I already asked Knox about that, so I don't need to do that. What's this guy's record like?
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that, small-time stuff mostly.
I'm gone, Arthur. But first, I need to use your computer. Let's see here. I can look through the files that he has, and I need to look for Virgil Crumb. Yeah, so his last name is Crumb, A through F. There we go. Crumb. I'm not sure if the comma matters, but I think it does. There we go. Public nudity. Identified, being held to the mental center. Medical. Alright, so he's dead. Looks like I'm going back to the hospital. Yeah, this is pretty much the last side mission for this area, so I'll be moving on pretty soon. Gotta go back to the hospital. Now let me see, let's spend a little bit of this experience. Now let's get level 2 celerity. I like it. And I think I'm gonna go to the pawn shop first. Maybe, how much money do I get? I have a decent amount of money. I could probably buy one of those books that'll increase my stats. I think I'll get computing for Grandma. Yo. I could use some blood. Anyone want to give me some blood? I don't want to use my blood packs yet. Oh well. I was hoping there'd be a hobo in the alley or something. Was that... Were you going to an alley? No? Alright. Hey, alley? Well, that's pushing it. Oh wait, turn that way. Fine. Walk around in the sunlight. Or street light, whatever. If it was sunlight, it'd be ash. Fortunately, it never turns in the daytime in this game. Hey, trippy.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I heard this is the place to pick up some weapons.
Oh, damn it, who told you that?
Knox told me to tell you I'm cool.
Alright, look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street, coming in here and asking about this. It's not cool. I'm not exactly licensed, and these weapons aren't precisely legal, if you catch my drift here.
Oh, I understand, buddy. Now pony up.
Look, now, I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean.
Will do, Skippy.
All right. Come and take a look, then.
So, what do you got? He's got ammunition. And ammunition. That's great. That's real great, buddy. That's a huge help. I hate you. Well, you can't sell the severed arm for anything, unfortunately. $7? I'll sell this crappy gun. Might as well. Alright, computers for grandma. And I might as well also buy So You Wanna Shoot Things. Alright. I shall use them both immediately. But not through this menu. Okay. Computers for grandma. Stat increased, and So You Wanna Shoot Things. Beautiful. Not that I'm ever going to use guns, but I now have a 1 in firearms and a 2 in computers. Maybe I should even get a 3 in computers. No, let's get wits. So now I have a 4 hacking. There's theoretically 1 or 2 computers that I could hack into. Huh, since I saved both of the sisters, and you can only hack into one of the computers if one of them isn't there, I wonder if I'm not able to hack into either of their computers now. I'll have to test that. Not that there's anything useful on either of their computers, but whatever. It's fun to read emails sometimes. Emails of fake people. Alright, yeah, so I got a bunch of little side quests, don't I? No, I'll go back to my apartment because I need to find information about that guy. Now that I'm working for Ron Jeremy. What was their apartment again? Let's see. Oh, I've done a lot already, haven't I? Virgil Crumb, Thin Bloods. Oh, Thin Bloods, I gotta take care of that too. Man. Got a bunch of stuff I need to do. Alright, I don't remember what apartment it is. But I think I'm supposed to find an answering machine. So it's not this. It's probably that one. I knew there was a spare key somewhere. Apparently you're just not able to find it before. Not that it matters, because I already picked the lock.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's see if I got any emails. Oh, by the way, you can turn the TV on, too.
Great event tomorrow night. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. Our top story tonight,
it's
a derelict
almost
ship
like
found
he's
floating 10
superhuman.
miles off the Los Angeles coast.
Interesting. But, alright, so LaCroix, if you read the email by pausing it, gave me a task because apparently the hospital's storing some werewolf blood. So remember when I said this is like the last task I have here? I was wrong. I forgot. There are like 4 tasks, but most of them won't take a very long time. So now I have 2 reasons to go to the hospital. I need to go and hide some of the werewolf blood because that would violate the Masquerade if they were analyzing that. And I also need to see a man about a corpse. This is the wrong direction. I will meet you at the hospital. Never mind, the hospital's right there. No reason to cut this out. I'd love to try my new celerity, because now I'll actually have superhuman speed instead of just kinda useless speed. but that'll violate the Masquerade if they see me running faster than any human possibly could. I'm sorry, are you confused as to the fact that I went to the tattoo parlor and now I'm in the restaurant? Well, that's because I forgot to do something here. Let me just look here, apparently. There's not 2 things I need to do in the hospital. There's actually 3 quests that are now ending up in the hospital. Didn't I kill you? What had... No. I need to question her a little bit more.
What'll it be?
Well,
Is that a trick?
I'm not going to have her repeat the thing before. Okay. These questions I didn't ask because I thought it'd be a bad idea, but apparently it's necessary. Have you ever heard the term thin blood?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Try to remember. Where did you hear it?
I know I've heard that before.
Maybe a kind of strange, pretty girl said something about it recently?
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Thanks a lot. I'll be sure to do that. Okay, so that's what I needed to do. Now, if you're Nosferatu, that's why I was looking back here. If you're a Nosferatu, you can't just go up and talk to someone because you don't look human. You have to go back there and take it, and I assumed that it would be there no matter what, but apparently not. There's a picture of her photo. Oh, that's the Bell's Bond. Huh, I probably should have looked that guy up also. And that's a diary from the house. There's the explosives. Wow, I should sell these pills. I don't know if I have any use for them. Morphine doesn't really work on me as far as I know. Alright. Alright, back here real quick, because I just need to check on something. At the Bell Bondsman. Alright, so that was the guy. There we go. What is that binging noise that keeps on happening each time I come here? Okay, so that did something. Thin Bloods. Okay, yes, gotcha. It appears that he had a car. I should go look for that car, I think. Probably that parking garage would be a good place, yeah? I'll see you there. Alright, so looking for a red car. There's a red car. Now I have keys to the trunk. Got a diary and a tire iron. 1 experience. And if you want to read it, again, pause it, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time showing it. Alright, so that's how Lily became a vampire, and also about how she met E. Well then. Looks like I'm going to the hospital for 3 things now. I need to go and get that werewolf blood, need to go check a corpse, and I need to go to the blood bank to investigate if Lily is there. Unless... is that... yeah. We'll slide in the alley door. Ba-doo-doo. I'm not going to be taking care of the werewolf blood thing just yet, but I can at least do Lily's thing. Hey, blood guy. Blood guy, let me line up.
Need a fix?
I need to get into the back room.
Employees only. Them's the rules of the queen bitch herself.
That's okay. The queen bitch gave me her okay. Go ahead, call her.
She did, huh? Queen bitch told me never to let anyone back there. I remember her repeating it over and over in that cold, pretentious voice of hers.
Go ahead, call her.
Opened.
Now get back to work. You can get back here without trickery, like you can just sneak around. Ah, jeez. Alright, computer, are you on? You are on. Can I hack you? Hacky, hacky, hack. Beautiful. Needs more cowbell. Alrighty then. Crumb. Virgil. Subject died of heart failure. Storage and items. Storage B. Okay. Yee. What? Oh. What? Oh. Ah, alright, I was right. There might not be anything in these. I hate that. Keep on whacking myself in the head. Alright, there was nothing in any of those. I'll cut out me opening every single one of these and just show it if I find something. Alright, there was nothing in any of those. Don't waste your time like I did. Success. Ooh. Silver ring. And foxy boxes. Alright, that is what I needed for the Asian vampire quest. Now let's take care of Lily. If I can find her. Where am I? Oh, I'm confused. Actually, there is something I can do to get a little bit more money now. I just need to find that, Dreadlock doctor's office again. It wasn't the administration room. That guy. Need to find his office. Well, that girl I saved is gone. God, my sense of direction is terrible. Here we go. Alright, email. Awesome. Okay. Again, pause if you want to read. Appears the good doctor's having a bit of an affair. Let's confront him about it.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
You Malcolm? Your wife know about your affair?
Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
Divorces are expensive. All I'm asking for is a few $100.
Are you trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out.
Guess I'll go forward that email from Paige to blah 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 blah.
Wait now. What do you want?
Now, since I have intimidation, I can ask for more money. 150 smackers. Cash.
Deal. But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Alright. Later, Doc. And... Yep. I just need one last thing from you. This guy has all sorts of gifts for me. He won't remember that I did that. However, I didn't kill him, so he should remember to give me the money. Now then. Back to Lily. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Alright, whatever. That's exactly what I spent all that time negotiating for to not have to do, but oh well.
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
You look exactly like that guy with no shirt that I beat up at the beginning. Oh well. If you don't know, you shouldn't be asking.
Oh. You here for the special sauce?
What do you think?
Okay, stupid question, Phil. She's in the freezer. Today's code is... Think, Phil. It's, moon landing, 1969.
1969. Got it. Also, can I also borrow some of your life? Interesting fact, that's the first time I've ever gotten the password that way. There's another way you can get the password is through that computer. Again, each mission has quite a few different ways to go about it. That's locked. That is perma-locked. I need to find the freezers. Here we go. Where's the one with the lock on it? Anything interesting in here besides boxes? Box. No. Don't lock me in the freezer, man. There we go. 1969. Access granted. Alright, this has got to be illegal. But hey, do you ever wonder where all that blood was coming from? You think it was just from donations? Not quite.
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
What happened to you?
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
Hold still. I'll let you go. You appear to be completely safe and not a danger to society whatsoever.
Huh? What? Oh. Huh?
You don't look well at all.
Oh, sweet mother of God!
Maybe I should be stopping this. Nah, I'm a little bit freaked out.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him.
I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
The beast took over. It happens.
Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right?
Shh, calm down. It's all right.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Who are you?
My name is Lily.
Lily? You're the one E told me about.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
I said I'd help him. What do you know about thin bloods?
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Go on.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
Humanity gained. You should go see E. He said he forgives you. He wants to see you.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
Nope. Quite the opposite. You should talk to him.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
I promise, Lily. It's not your fault. You couldn't help it. Bye. Now, there's no point in trying to extort her for anything, because she doesn't have anything.
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
I don't need your blood. Not when I know where you're getting it from.
Blood comes from out of the living. From all kinds in a red torrent. A crimson seep at the speed of a heartbeat. For each drop, a teeny bit of life shed. You don't care how it's got, as long as it is. You'll
over
be
here.
begging for it, and not getting any.
Over here.
Blood don't grow on trees.
I'll go somewhere else. I didn't feel like persuading him. There's two ways I could deal with this. The way that I'm going to deal with it and wait until my intimidation stat is a little bit higher. And intimidating him, I could have persuaded him to keep on doing it. Or I could have talked to that woman upstairs in the asylum and convinced her to come down here, and then they would be draining blood from her. I'm not going to do that, though, so let me see. Intimidation, intelligence. That would cost 8. It's only 3 points for another point in intimidation. Maybe that'll be enough. But I'll mess around with that next time. I think this video is probably way over time. But yeah. Next episode I'll take care of the Asian guy and the werewolf blood. Not necessarily in that order. I'm Cross Knights. Thanks for watching.